Next on Street Smarts, these two have to predict which of these three paid attention in school. What does the ED stand for in sex ed?
I think Ruth is going to know.
I think that was the man who invented that class. His name was Mr. Ed.
Education.
Who fell asleep in class? Who was the first lady?
Betsy Ross.
Betsy Ross made the flag and was married to George. Street Smarts. Think you've got them? Find out now. Hello, I'm Frank Nicotero. Welcome to Street Smarts. As you may know, I've hit the streets seeking common Joes and Janes and tested their street smarts by asking basic questions about the world around them. It will be up to our players to determine who's up on his facts and who's dumb to the max. And speaking of players, let's meet them. We got Giacomo and the lovely Barbara. Yeah. Now remember, it's all or nothing on Street Smarts. The winner hits pay dirt, the loser leaves dirt poor. Now let's meet the three people they'll be making snap judgments about. I began at the carousel where Rickey made me dizzy with his wedding plans. I'm here in Milwaukee at the Wisconsin State Fair. I'm with Rickey. Rickey, what do you do here at the fair?
I work at one of the games.
What game?
The football game. The only one out here like that.
What do you mean? Is it like where you throw a football?
You throw a football through the star, you get it through the star, you win.
Rickey, if you could marry someone famous, who would it be?
Brad Pitt, without a doubt.
Brad Pitt?
Dressed like he was in Interview with the Vampire, no other way.
Okay, all right. And Ruth told me what's even better than sex. Now, Ruth, I understand your hobbies are drinking, gardening, and sex.
That's right.
Which one do you prefer the best?
Gardening.
I understand you can turn your eyelids inside out.
Yes, I
Can you show us that? So Ruth is now going to turn her eyelids inside out.
Oh, Milwaukee!
Ruth, if you could marry someone famous, who would it be?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You like guys with big muscles?
Yes, I do. What are you trying to say?
Me.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay. And in San Francisco, I had a devil of a time with a girl named Regan. So Regan, are you named after the little girl in The Exorcist?
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I am. I am. But it's okay. Mom said in part 2 she was normal.
What 3 words best describe you?
Crazy.
Crazy.
Gregarious. Somebody you might want to know and somebody might not.
What was the first car you ever owned?
A Nissan Sentra.
Oh, that was my first car, in '89.
Oh, my friend crashed it, and then she said, "You lent it to me, I crashed it, you're f***ed."
Okay, it's time to play a little game we like to call Who Knew It? We ask the same question to all 3 people in the field, and your challenge is to guess who answered the question right. You will lock in your choice, and a correct guess will earn you $100. 100 smackaroos, not bad. Okay, guys, let's do it with Who Knew It. The first question I asked to Rickey, Ruth, and Regan. What do you call the horse-drawn carriages that gladiators rode around in? So flip up your paddles, guys. Let me know who knew it. Do you think Rickey, Ruth, or Regan knew what those carriages were called that you'd see gladiators cruising around in? Okay, you're both locked in. You think Ruth, but before I find out why you guys chose Ruth, let's see what Rickey had to say just for fun. What do you call the horse-drawn carriages that gladiators rode around in?
Really big cars.
Really big cars?
Yeah.
And back then they had cars?
Yeah, but with horses.
Do you like gladiators?
Very much so.
Okay. All right, now Barbara, why do you think Ruth is going to know?
I think Ruth is going to know because she seems like an intelligent woman.
Giacomo, you agree? You think this is the one?
Ruth has got some going on upstairs. She
Okay,
knows what
let's
she's
find
talking
out. See if we can
about,
get you each $100. What do you call the horse-drawn carriages that gladiators rode around in?
Chariots of Fire.
Why are they of fire? You're just thinking of that movie from 1981.
Yeah, that would be right.
Remember when they ran in slow motion to the Vangelis? Go ahead, run in slow motion. Dun, 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 dun.
Right. I'm sorry, Chariots. Okay.
Hey, Ruth got it right. You both had her $100 for each of you. Good start, guys. All right, next question, all 3 was, who plays Walker in Walker, Texas Ranger? Who knew that one? You think it was Rickey, Ruth, or Regan? Knew what's going on. Barbara's open mouth trying to figure out who did that. Giacomo looks like he's ready. Okay. Almost. Okay, you're locked in, and we got a Regan, we got a Rickey. Now, you think Rickey knows, huh, Barbara?
I think Rickey knows because he's from the Midwest, and Walker, Texas Ranger is very big in the Midwest.
All right, let's find out. Who plays Walker in Walker, Texas Ranger?
Chuck Norris.
You a big Chuck Norris fan?
Oh yes, he can karate chop me anytime.
Way to go, Barbara. Way to think it out. You get $100. Rickey did know. Now, Giacomo, let's see if Regan knew, too. Who plays Walker in Walker, Texas Ranger?
Walker.
Well, someone's playing one.
Walker plays.
Walker plays Walker.
Plays Walker.
It's a wrong answer. I'm sorry, Giacomo. She didn't know that one. Chuck Norris is the answer. Okay, guys. The last question of the round. I asked all three. Who was the first lady? Who knew it? Do you think Rickey, Ruth, or Regan knew the first lady? Okay. All right. Okay, you guys are both locked in. That was pretty quick. You're both thinking Ruth's going to come through for you again. I know she did that one time. Giacomo, you feel that she can do it again for you?
She's got to go on upstairs. She knows.
And Barbara, you agree, huh?
I agree.
Okay,
She's a
let's
smart lady.
see if we can get you guys some money. Who was the first lady?
The first Betsy Ross.
Betsy Ross made the flag and was married to George. You both had Ruth. That's a wrong answer. Giacomo's a little depressed. For the correct answer, we're going to go to Regan. Regan, who was the first lady?
Who was the first lady? Martha Washington.
There you go, Martha Washington.
That's
Was
right.
by her husband's side when he passed away.
Yes, she was.
There you go, Martha Washington. All right, guys, let's recap the scores. Giacomo, you got $100. Nice start. Barbara, a little better's got $200. From who knew it to who blew it when we return. Chloe, what is known as the Sunshine State?
California.
California is the Sunshine State?
Knows that.
Actually, it's Florida.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Welcome back to Street Smarts. Let's meet our players. We have Giacomo here. Now, Giacomo, tell me what happened to you when you were set up on a blind date by some
Frank, it
friends.
was awful. A bunch of Marines sit me down in a bar, my buddies. They get up and leave. I turn around. She's got an Adam's apple size of a football.
Oh, because why?
Needless to say,
Yeah.
she was a he.
Oh, very nice. And how long did you stay in the bar with?
About 2 seconds.
Okay, all right. Okay. Now, Barbara, you had an interesting run-in with LA's finest. Tell us that story.
Yes. Well, I saw this cop and he was really cute, and I tried to get his attention, and I couldn't get his attention, so I pulled up behind him and I bumped into his car, and he sort of, motioned me to pull over. So I go over and I say, well, maybe I can make up for this by buying you dinner or something, right? And he looks at me and he says, well, I don't think my husband would appreciate that. And then he wrote me a ticket for reckless driving.
Very nice. All right, I know. Okay. All right, it's time to huff and puff our way into our next round.
Okay.
Who blew it? This time we ask the same question to only two of our sidewalk smarties. One answered right, one answered wrong. Each time Giacomo or Barbara correctly identifies who tanked the question, they get $200, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. And you guys can earn an extra $200 by using the dunce cap. Here's how. When you hear a question you think will stymie your opponent, slug the buzzer on your chair and dunce them. If they cannot answer the question, you get the $200. And remember, there's only one dunce in the round, so use it judiciously. All right, here's the first question I asked to both. I always get laughs on that line. All right, here's the question I asked to both Rickey and Ruth. Technically speaking, why are there no male cows in Montana? So who blew it? Flip up your paddles, guys, and lock in and let me know who you think. Yeah, why are there no male cows? Barbara, you got to flip it up there.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. All right. Okay, so why do you think there are no who blew it? Rickey or Ruth? All right. And are you locked in there, Barbara?
No.
Not sure?
Not yet. Yeah, I'll go with
Rickey, okay, you're locked in. All right.
I'm locked in.
Giacomo, you think Ruth blew this?
She's not from there. I don't think she's got it.
Okay,
Not at
let's
all.
find out. Technically speaking, why are there no male cows in Montana?
Cows are female.
So why are there none in Montana?
They're none anywhere.
It's a trick question.
That was a trick
But
question.
you didn't fall for it.
No.
She got that right. I'm sorry, Giacomo. Ruth knew the answer. It looks like Rickey blew it. Let's find out. Technically speaking, why are there no male cows in Montana?
In Montana, because the females are really pissed at them?
That's why?
I guess.
He blew it. Way to go, Barbara. $200 for you. You got a nice little lead going here, 400 to 100. All right, guys, here's a question I asked to Rickey and to Regan. I showed them both this photo and asked them, who is this? Who blew it? Do you think Rickey or Regan couldn't do that one? Who blew it, Barbara? What do you think? All right, Giacomo's already ready. He's ready to go. Okay, you're both locked in. You're both thinking Rickey has no clue, huh? Giacomo, you don't think he knows?
Not at all.
Okay, all right. Let's see if we can get you guys $200 each. Rickey, who is this?
Let me see first.
Okay.
Johnny Cochran.
Do you like Johnny Cochran?
No, but don't have jungle fever.
You both had Rickey. I'm sorry, he got it right. He knew. It looks like Regan. Regan's the one who blew it. Let's check it out. Regan, who is this?
Dun, dun, dun. Farrakhan.
That's Louis Farrakhan?
Yeah. Definitely.
That is not Louis Farrakhan. I have to tell you that you're wrong.
I tried to do a rhyme, now I get the ground on the head. All right, okay. Here's the last question of the round, and it's to Ruth and to Regan. I asked them both, what does the ED stand for in sex ed? So who blew it, Ruth or Regan? What do you think, guys? Who did not know that one? Barbara, you got a lead here. You're up $400 to 100.
Okay,
Giacomo needs one.
who
needs
didn't
one here.
know it?
Yeah, who didn't know? Ruth or Regan? Who blew it? Half-hour show.
I'll say Ruth.
Okay, all right. Okay, you're locked in. Now, Giacomo, you think Regan blew this?
I chose Regan. She's breaking my heart
Let's
right
check it
now.
out. You need this.
What does the ED stand for in sex ed?
Education.
There you go. Now, what did you learn in sex ed?
How to teach yourself.
Giacomo, I'm sorry. Regan got that right. She didn't blow it. It looks like Ruth blew it. Let's see what she says.
What does the ED stand for in sex ed?
I think that was the man who invented that class.
Sex ed.
His name was Mr. Ed.
Is he a horse?
No.
Well, Mr. Ed's a horse, of course.
Oh, yes.
Ruth blew it. Way to go, Barbara. Another $200 for you. Nice round. Giacomo, you have $100. That's, you're doing all right. But Barbara's got $600. $600. We'll find out who our players pick to pony up with when we return. Of course. Pony.
You've probably heard of the movie E.T. What does E.T. stand for?
Entertainment Tonight.
Entertainment Tonight. There you go. Movie starred, John Tesh and Mary Hart.
Sure.
Welcome back. It's time to harness your instincts and pick your pony. This time, Giacomo and Barbara will each choose one of the three scholars for the entire round and try to guess how they'll answer 3 questions. A correct prediction is now worth $300. Very nice. Now, we're going to leave the dunce cap in this round. No one used it last time. It's worth $300 now, and you're down, Giacomo, so you might want to think about using it, but Barbara, you could increase your lead with it. So the player who is trailing chooses first. Giacomo, that's you. So who are you going to put your money on?
I'm going for Rickey.
You're going to go for Rickey? All right, Barbara, how about you?
I wanted Rickey.
You wanted Rickey? All right.
I'm going to go for Regan.
You sounded like Lucy the way you were whining. You're going to go with Regan? All right. Okay, Giacomo, first question I asked to Rickey. In the movie Old Yeller, what was Old Yeller? Do you think he got that right or wrong?
Absolutely, positively wrong.
He got it wrong? All right, $300 if you
Wrong.
predicted this correctly.
In the movie Old Yeller, what was Old Yeller?
A dog?
He was a dog, and at the end, what happened to him?
He got shot. That reminds me, I need to call my sister.
He got it right. I'm sorry, Giacomo. He knew the answer to that one, Old Yeller. All right, who cried when Old Yeller died? Right, come on. All right. Okay, Barbara, here's the first question to Regan. In slang, what do you have if you've got diddly squat? Do you think, oh my God, you've been dunced. Giacomo, throw the cap up there, Barbara. $300 on the line. I'm going to read the question again. You have 5 seconds to answer it. Here's the question. In slang, what do you have if you've got diddly squat?
You ain't got nothing!
It's the right answer. There we go, Barbara. $300 for you. She blocked his dunce. Throw it up there. You're up to $900. Giacomo's only got 100. Now, Barbara, do you think Regan got that right or wrong? You got it right.
I'm going to say right.
Right? All right, let's find out.
In slang, what do you have if you've got diddly squat?
Absolutely nothing.
Got nothing.
Nothing.
When's the last time you had diddly squat?
When's the last time I had anything more than diddly squat?
She got it right. Way to go, Barbara. Another $300 for you. $1,200 to 100. Giacomo, pick it up here, buddy. She's opening a commanding lead on you. Okay, I asked Rickey, if 100 people are voting, what's the fewest number of votes you need for a unanimous decision? So do you think he got that right or wrong?
He isn't that stupid. He's got it right this
All right,
time.
let's see if we can get you $300 here. You need it.
If 100 people are voting, what's the fewest number of votes you need for a unanimous decision?
99.
99. That last guy kind of screwed everything up.
Yeah, he did.
It's a wrong answer, Giacomo. I'm sorry. You need 100 votes. You need them all for a unanimous decision. All right, Giacomo looks puzzled by this whole thing. All right. All right, don't worry. Okay, Barbara, here's the next question to Regan. What do you have to do to be awarded the Vince Lombardi Trophy? Okay, you got a commanding lead here. You're up $1,100.
Oh, you know
so
what?
Does Regan know the answer to this one, the Vince Lombardi Trophy?
I don't know. That's sports, I think. And I don't know. Isn't it?
I can't tell you. You tell me.
I'm going to say she got it wrong.
She's going to get it wrong? All right, let's find out.
What do you have to do to be awarded the Vince Lombardi Trophy?
You have to be nominated by Vince Lombardi to do a race.
Okay, and who is Vince Lombardi?
Vince Lombardi is the ambassador of some country.
Of some country?
Some country.
Like maybe Pakistan?
No, maybe Packers.
That's awful. She got it wrong. Way to go. Pakistan. That's pretty quick, but pretty stupid. All right. You have to win the Super Bowl. You have to win the Super Bowl to win the trophy. You got a lot of money. $1,500. I know. Okay, here we go. This is the last chance you can win some money in this round here, Giacomo. I know Rickey. Figure Rickey out on this one. I asked him, according to their popular ad, who is looking for a few good men? Now, you know about Rickey, and what do you think?
Let me think this time.
Take a second. What do you think? Right or wrong?
Rickey's got it this time.
He's going to get this one right. $300 for you if you predicted it right. Let's take a look.
According to their popular ad, who is looking for a few good men?
Me. No, I'm just kidding. The Marine.
The Marines.
He got it right, Giacomo. $300 for you. You're up to $400. He's having a heart attack. Okay, are you all right?
All right, I'm done. I'm all right.
All right, now Barbara, you got $1,500. Giacomo's only got $400. This is the last question of round 3 before we head into the wager of death here. Now, I asked Regan, Mick Fleetwood is best known as the drummer for what band? Do you think she knew that? You got a commanding lead here.
You know what? I think she knew that. She seems like a little rock and roller.
All right, if you get this right, it's $300.
Regan, Mick Fleetwood is best known as the drummer for what band?
Fleetwood Mac.
There you go. Now, like Fleetwood Mac?
Yes, I do.
What's your favorite song by them?
I don't know song names.
I like that one. It's kind of the same. Lay you down in the tall grass and let me do my stuff. Down, 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 down.
Are you sure that's? I'm not familiar with that one.
She got it right. Barbara, $300 for you. Nice. All right, let's recap the scores. Giacomo, you got $400. Barbara's got $1,800. $1,800. Oh, thank you. Now, when we return, Giacomo and Barbara will be making a final prediction on a question I asked Rickey, Ruth, and Regan. I asked them what historical leader was also known as King of the Huns. So bust out the smelling salts because someone's going down in our final round. Find out who when we return. Welcome back. Giacomo and Barbara, here's what's cracking. During the break, each of you secretly chose one of the 3 people out on the street, made a prediction as to whether they were right or wrong, and wagered an amount of money not to exceed the total you now have. Checking the totals here, Giacomo, you got $400. All right. Barbara's got $1,800. She was on fire there. Now remember, only the winner gets out of here with any dough, which means it all comes down to this final question. And here's the question I asked of the 3 R's, Rickey, Ruth, and Regan. I asked them what historical leader was also known as King of the Huns. All right, we're going to get your choices. Now, Giacomo, $400, you're still in this. Trust me, crazy things have happened on the show before. What do you think, buddy? Whose clip do you want to see?
Rick Man.
You're going with Rickey, all right.
Rick
Barbara,
Man.
how about you? Commanding lead, sitting pretty. What do you think? Who do you want to see?
Rickey.
You also want to see Rickey. All right, well, nobody said, no one wanted to see Ruth or what's the other one's name? Regan, yeah, all right. The one who's the Exorcist girl who just probably is going to put a curse on me. All right, so we only have one clip left in the show here. Barbara's got a lot of money. Giacomo, maybe you can make a comeback here and pull it out. Last clip of the show, all the money rides on it. Let's take a look.
What historical leader was also known as King of the Huns?
Let me take a guess. Abe Lincoln?
Abe Lincoln?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wrong answer. It's actually the correct answer is Attila the Hun. We have a smart audience. All right, Giacomo, you went with Rickey. You got $400. Did you say he would get it wrong? Because he did. You said he would get it wrong. How much are you going to do with your $400? How much are you going to add? He went for it all. Good move. $800. You're not in the lead, but it's not over. Barbara, you had $1,800. You also chose Rickey. He got it wrong. What did you say? You said he would get it wrong. All right, how much you can add to that $1,800, Barbara? $1,000. She has $2,800. She wins the game. She is the queen of the streets. Barbara, way to go. Giacomo, thanks for playing along, man. You were very cool. We'll see you next time on Street Sports, folks. Bye-bye.
What historical leader was also known as King of the Huns?
That would be Attila.
Attila?
Attila the Hun.
What historical leader was also known as King of the Huns?
What historical leader?
Was also known as King of the Huns.
George Washington.
George Washington was King of the Huns because the Huns were what? It was a group here in America that
That was into hunting.